You can afford to buy a coffee, but you can't afford to put it in the bin. Yeah, so first session back after a while. I did do some sort of physio exercises in the gym a couple of weeks back. I have one more physio appointment tomorrow, but the shoulder is definitely on the mend. Just went to the gym and now I'm gonna lit a pick and then probably grab some food. And I've got some plans for G's birthday present as it's her birthday in 2 weeks. So gonna be probably working on that mainly most of the day. Someone's just been enjoying the mini rolls. So there's like a packet down the road. Now I keep coming across mini rolls, like, so they've been walking along the path eating the mini roll and then dropping the packet as they eat the mini roll. Almost whole packet. Diabolical. I feel like people actually rarely graffiti around here because my bear is still there. And it's probably been like 2 months since I did that first video where I did the first spray paint, but yeah, I really want to get back into spray painting more. Recently, because I've been doing so many videos every single week, the editing has kind of just taken over from any point of the day where I used to have like a creative part of the process and I would be able to do something like art or anything that may interest me for the day. So we're going to try and cut down the videos to 2 a week, but just focus a bit more on quality rather than quantity, and work from there and then adjust accordingly. So yeah, stay along for the ride if you haven't done so already. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to say that. Subscribe. Anyway, take care. Peace. You can afford Uggs, but you can't afford to put the box in the bin. Madness. Madness. Okay, so we do a rubbish haul today. Fish and chips classics. There's quite a few of those in this bag. Also, Nutella Be Readies. These are goated. My favourite. I'm a big Nutella fan. Some bottles and some bags and some odds and sods in this one. Just one bag. Next up we got my original bag that I took with me to have cigarette packets, shake and squeeze, vodka cold brew coffee liqueur, Costa Coffee, milk, lots of odds and sods, random bits, but a lot of coffee cups. And you can afford to buy a coffee, but you can't afford to put it in the bin. 3. Another set of odds and sods we got. Big up pineapple flavour soft drink. Making spiciness. We got our Ribena can. We got some white icing cake. Pretty good. And some like TV dinner, ready meal boxes. So yeah, bag number 3. Now, one of my favourites, the Ugg shoes. Glorious. And just full of utter shite, basically. This bag, I did not fill. And I also wanted to put a quick disclaimer. I only filled up one bag today. I filled up a couple bags, but I picked up those bags from the previous segment and just took them to the bin. Every time I go around that corner, there is almost always loads of rubbish and like bags lined up. I don't know whether somebody does what I do, because it looks like somebody does the same thing, or somebody has been cleaning up and just leaving there. But it seems like every week there's always bags there, so I thought I'd just pick them up so you can take them to the bin. But this was already closed from what I can see. Again, just a bunch of detritus. Same dress for these 2 bags. This one and this one. So that's the haul for the day. Peace. Little bonus piece of rubbish for you here. Collagen mint gel scrub. Oh, whoa. Right. I might need to explain what happened to Song or the Tamagotchi. Basically, Kong died, 10 years old. I think if you don't marry on the new Tamagotchi connections, I could be wrong, your Tamagotchi dies earlier than you like maybe expect it to. That said, this is Song's baby from the new Tamagotchi I had. It's also called Song, and this baby was formed after Song got married to someone else. This is now the newest addition on the Tamagotchi at the moment, although it's still a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest. Yeah.